Okay. Got all of them? Let's see. Yep, I got all of them. Okay, I think that should be all of them. There we go. Okay, let's go deposit this animal product. So deal with. Oh. Okay, and then oh, fruit. Grab the okay, and then okay, I'll leave 9. Put that back. Package ritual boba. Okay. After that, I'm gonna get this thing off. Yeah. Okay, put the water chest on it. Ooh. Hmm. Grab that marigold. No, I don't have enough from. Wait, let me turn that off. Okay. Let's deal with, what do I, okay, I need the trousers, leg plates, and the boots. Give me the tire. No. Give me the... No! There we go. Me the tireless. Good. I didn't mean to get rid of that moral. I'm an idiot. Let's go put these away. Snail. Railhead. Wood. Hi, Flaminica! Hello! Hi, I hope you like my new overlays. I've been working on them for a couple weeks and stuff like that. I downloaded a new art program called Affinity. It's made by the same people who made Canva. And, honestly, it's been fantastic. Okay, okay. Let me put that on. Mine. Okay. And then, can't, honestly, Affinity, I was testing it out and I'm like, oh my goodness, this looks fantastic. I fell in love with it, like, instantly. It's free to use, and honestly, okay, and then... I'll pick them up tomorrow. Hello, virtual boba. Let me put this away. I always store the bees because, in case I want to use them later. Try to hoard them. White Rabbit. If my stream ends suddenly, that's probably because my outlet got overloaded. I have a space heater here, and okay. Celine's gonna be here to pick up the Breath of Spring. I was just about to knock here, pick up all the Breath of Spring. Okay. Let me... Let's see if I won! I meant to go... I'm waiting for a message for first place. Errol. Suck it, old man! In second place, Celine. Yes, I won! First place contender. Ness! Yay, I won! I forget what the first place prize is. I forget what the first place prize is. Crown. I think I already have this. Special flower crown. Yeah, I already have this. Okay. Did I accidentally get rid of my tireless greaves? Okay, good. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. What's in here? Coffee, tulip cake, rose tea, floral tea. Okay. Let's see. I need more railing gifts. Seaweed salad. Okay. Celine lost? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then let's put... Okay, and then... Let's put these in here. And then... Okay. Let's put you over here. Yeah. Speaking of, you know, like new updates and stuff like that, I finally got some good glasses. I mean, my vision isn't that bad. It's mainly for my astigmatism. Honestly, I think I have like 19/20 vision. I am mainly nearsighted. And my astigmatism really kills me. But they're really comfortable, although right now I should probably adjust them. Okay, let's put you over here. I am so eagerly awaiting the next update. It's like I've held off. I guess I've been working a lot lately. And I've worked like multiple 5-day weeks. And I'm mainly a part-timer. And I've just... the reason why I haven't streamed as much lately is because I've been kind of burnt out from streaming because I just have been working so hard, and I've been streaming a lot, so I just wanted to give myself a break. Excuse me. Okay. Cow cow. Oh, my mom sent me something. I had a good Halloween. Boba did fantastic with Halloween. Uh, we did give him trazodone, just to ensure that he didn't go bonkers over the trick-or-treaters and stuff like that, and I layered up and stuff like that, because he likes to bark at people outside of the house, and, I guess he has, like, some kind of barrier frustration and stuff like that. Because it's like, once they're inside the house, or, like, within his reach, like, he's totally fine. He's totally calm, like, once he can actually, like, interact with them and stuff like that. Like, he doesn't, like, from a distance, like, when he's barking and stuff like that, he seems aggressive, but, like, once he's actually up close, like, he's totally chill, like, he's super pliable, you know, like, he will let you touch his paws and, like, his face and stuff like that. He's super chill. It's so strange. Like, I guess he just gets so excited when he sees people from a distance that, I don't know. But, this time around, so we have a front gate, we have a front gate on our steps that we installed, just so he doesn't escape and stuff like that, because he used to have a habit of bolting and stuff like that. Ooh, this little chest. And stuff like that, and there were times when he would escape the house and stuff like that, and it was a major, like, safety concern for him. And so we had the gate installed, and then I think the last time he did it, he almost got hit by a car, and that was like when we were like, yeah, we need to get a gate or something like that, because I was like begging my mom, like, please, we need to do something about it, because I wanted to get him trained on recall and stuff like that, and I mean, unfortunately, like, we weren't sure if we would be able to actually do that with him, if he would actually be able to be responsive to that. And, because unfortunately, some dogs are just not responsive to, like, recall training. Especially because a lot of recall training involves using e-collars. At least that's what, that's the method that, my boss uses. But, so, the method that my boss uses is the brand that they use has up to 150 levels. And they combine, when training with them, they use a long lead as well. So it's not just the e-collar. So the e-collar brand that they use has 150 levels, and they usually only go up to level 8. So 8 out of 150 levels. Because with the goal of, like, using the e-collars and stuff like that, is that it's supposed to be more like a tap on the shoulder. Like, the shock that the e-collars are having, or they sometimes use vibration collars, it's supposed to feel more like a slight tap on the shoulder rather than, like, an intense shock. And that's exactly what I would be using for Bulba, because he's a very perceptive dog. Like, he notices everything. Like, Okay. So I have no doubt that he would notice if it was vibrating. Because he notices a lot of stuff. But, so the collar brand, the e-collar brand that they use, they go up my boss usually uses level up to level 8 out of 150, which is why I don't feel too bad about the idea of using an e-collar. And like some people think that e-collars are inhumane, but like the goal of using an e-collar is that the electric shock is supposed to feel more like a tap on the shoulder, like very slight, like not barely noticeable, like only noticeable to a point that like, you barely notice it. It's not supposed to be like painful, and like yes, some dogs are very dramatic, but like again, it's not supposed you when I was discussing the possibility of my boss training my dog on recall training, she actually tested out she let me test out the e-collar on my hand, and it was like barely anything. It was barely anything. It felt like one of those it felt more like a static shock than anything else. It didn't feel like overtly painful. And so the goal with recall training and the use of e-collars, so basically what they do is that they have the e-collars and stuff like that, and they combine it with use of a long lead, so that like as they call the dog, and if the dog isn't responding, they slowly start reeling in the leash and use the e-collar remote, so that the dog starts. The goal is to build association. So like you call the dog and they start feeling the slight tap on the shoulder type shock, and they feel the long lead being pulled in, and so they think like, oh, maybe I should go back to my owner now, and like that's the kind of association that should be built with the use of e-collars and stuff like that, is that you're not supposed to be like shot zapping the shit out of the dog. Like that's not what you should be doing. Because, like, unfortunately, if you're zapping the shit out of the dog, then obviously the dog's gonna become fear reactive, and they're just gonna become reactive and fear aggressive, and they're just gonna react to everything. And like, I use TikTok, and that's the problem with like Beans the Shiba Inu, is that they're zapping the shit out of the dog. And it's like, it's like, obviously the dog's not gonna react well if you're zapping the shit out of the dog. I saw that in chat, Lenkia. I saw that in chat before I heard it. So unfortunately it didn't work for me. I'm sorry, Lenkia. I saw that in chat before. I saw the redeem before. Denied. Sit down. Okay. Rose tea. Somebody. This is hang on. Let me take this and then. Okay. Someone loves this. I really need to work on the... I know somebody probably likes this. I need to work on the... Okay, lemon pie. I need to work on the... It's supposed to give you a heart attack, don't worry. Okay, I'm just gonna put this in here, and then put that in there. Fish tacos. I'm gonna put this there, and put that here. Let me see if I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? Almost 100 followers. Yeah, I know. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I'm finally streaming for like the first time in a while. Um, this is my first like day off from and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I probably won't stream tomorrow because I have a new type of therapy tomorrow. Okay. No, don't put that there. Fire type therapy? No, it's actually called the abbreviation is called EMDR therapy, and basically what it is that it's sort of like desensitization. The goal of it is to help with emotional regulation. The goal of it is to help with emotional management and stuff like that, so that I don't have as many like outbursts and stuff like that. Because unfortunately, like behind closed doors, I am pretty like emotionally dysregulated. You know what? I'm gonna. Okay. So I'm switching to just chatting for a sec. Um, I'm gonna switch to just chatting for a sec. So the type of therapy that I'm gonna be undergoing, the goal of it is to help with emotional regulation. Oh, what is that? Is that a bug? Is that a bug? Take this. Got it. Ew, it's on my finger. Got it. It's gone now. I killed it. Yay. No bugs in this house. So feed it to Boa. No, I'm not feeding Boa bugs. I'm not feeding Boa bugs. Oh yeah. Also, I don't know if you can see like over there. I added a art slideshow. Also, I don't know why my event slide and thing is all fucked up. So hang on. Hang on. So the let me look up what EMDR stands for. EMDR. So EMDR, the EMDR in EMDR therapy stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. It's the official so there's a website for EMDR Institute founded by Francine Shapiro. Eye movement and desensitization and reprocessing is a psychotherapy treatment designed to alleviate the distress associated with traumatic memories. It's a psychotherapy that enables people to heal from symptoms of an emotional stress that are the result of disturbing life experiences. So basically, what it is it's sort of like desensitization therapy. Because, I mean, I've sort of alluded to this, but there is a high possibility that I have borderline personality disorder. I haven't been clinically diagnosed, but I am like 99.9% sure that I do have it because like I fit all the diagnostic criteria, and whenever like in terms of like what I experience when I get really upset, it fits all the criteria for splitting and stuff like that. So it's like I've been sitting on this for a number of years and stuff like that. So this isn't just like coming out of nowhere. It's like I'm not making this decision. I didn't come up with this like on a whim. Um like I am in the process of searching for a place to get a neuropsychological evaluation um to possibly get diagnosed. And so it's like honestly, if I do get diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, I feel like what this will mean is that it will like sort of validate that I've been through a lot of traumatic experiences. Because one thing that I don't really um I wouldn't say that I would get perks from it per se. Um uh I would say that it would be helping to identify the problem that I have because it's like I was late diagnosed with autism. I wasn't diagnosed with autism, but like my mom, my a lot of people in my life when I was little were really sure that I had autism growing up. And like the main reason that I didn't get diagnosed when I was very little is because of my dad. Like my dad unfortunately is not like a saint or anything like that. Um my family situation on my dad's on both sides of the family is very complicated. And like like for a while my dad, even after I got diagnosed, my dad was pretty much in denial about my dad like refused to accept the idea that I was autistic. Like he would say like obviously you're different. He would say like you're different, but I don't think you're autistic. And I'm like I was so confused by it. It was so weird. Um cuz it's like the more I think about it, the more I believe that I got it. I inherited from him. Yes, my dad, both my parents are in their 60s now. I was born very late. So I'm 25. My mom is in her mid to late 60s. Like I was born when my mom was almost 41 years old. Like my mom's pregnancy with me is considered a geriatric pregnancy. Like they consider, like medically, they consider any pregnancy over the age of 35 a geriatric pregnancy. Um, which is really fucked up because, like, like 35 is still a very low bar. Like you're not that old because when you think of the word geriatric, you think of like 60. Not like 35. But like I believe I inherited my autism from my dad, because it's like if you ever met him, like he goes, like he's obsessed with aeronautics. Like, there's the joke about like, let an autistic person talk about their favorite things and they will go on about it for hours and stuff like that. They will give you the entire history of like, they will give you the entire history of it. And that's my dad. Like, he is obsessed with planes. Like, when I was a kid, he would always, and we went on vacation because, my parents split when I was little, so I would go on vacation with him without my mom. But, like, my dad would literally whip out his iPad and start tracking when we were at airports, traveling overseas. He would whip out his iPad, and he would start tracking all the planes and coming in and out of the airport. It was like, and I was like, I didn't understand. I didn't understand. Um, like maybe it could be like, alexithymia, being like, I struggle to empathize and stuff like that, but I couldn't understand his fascination with planes and stuff like that. And like, I think he has a degree in engineering, and but he works in finance. Like, he's really good with math and numbers and stuff like that, and that's always has been his specialty. I did not inherit the math Asian South Asian gene. Um but like, he would like just info dump to me about planes and stuff like that, and it was so funny, you know like, looking back, it's really funny, but it's like obvious, like, maybe I got it from my mom. I don't know. My mom's emotionally dysregulated. I don't know. My mom's weird. Both my parents are weird. But um it's like hang on. You know what? So, I had a pretty unstable childhood growing up. Like, I moved around a lot. My parents had a really nasty split. And, my dad's up there in age, and he's, like, Republican and stuff like that. He's very right wing. And it's like, he doesn't really think psychology is the thing. He thinks it's all a sham. And, you know, he's just a hard ass, you know. Let me take my glasses off. Ow. Ow, it's caught in my hair. Shit. Let me take my glasses off for a sec. Because it's getting caught in my, Getting caught in my, Okay. Let me just switch back to that. My dad's always been a bit of a hard ass. Like, him being a goofball, but, like, he's very old-fashioned, yes. Ugh, impossible challenge to keep me, talking on a straight line. Okay, I wonder who we can raid today. I'm not gonna... I don't know how long I'm gonna go. Hang on. I'm gonna do a BRB. Get a blanket, get some snacks. Gotta get a blanket, get some snacks, yada yada. Oh, Boba has joined me. I got I got like our favorite blanket. So my Mama Mara's friend gave us a Mama Mara's friend gave us a blanket that's really soft and really nice. Okay, that got me. That got me. That one did get me. I was so distracted by talking that thank you. That woke me right up. So Mama Mara, her friend, my mom, her friend, gave us a nice big blanket, and Boba really likes it. Hey, no candy for you. I brought up the leftovers of our Halloween candy. And, Hi, Boba. Are you trying to burrow? Are you trying to bury? No candy for you. This is all chocolate. Yes, you can have some. Yes, you can have some. Boba can't have any candy because, chocolate is very bad for dogs. So, what's funny about chocolate is that there's a compound called theobromine, and it can be toxic to even humans, but it really depends on your body weight. I'm going to swap this. Oh, he's comfy. He's a comfy little Cooper. He's laying down. Thank you. I will teleport you some coffee if I can. Leftovers from Halloween. Okay. Okay. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna... What we are going to do is put the animals in daycare so that we can focus on yeah. I got Boba a lovely bandana that I will put on him in a second. I will send you a picture, Lenkia. Okay. Hi, Henrietta. So Boba has a lovely Halloween bandana that I will definitely be making him wear year round because it's like I love dressing him up. I don't know where his pink Valentine's Day bandana is because I love putting that one on him. I love putting that one on him because it looks so good on him. Because he's such a handsome little goober. Okay. Oh, big fish. Grab this one. I love the fishing in this game. It's not like... It doesn't make me want to claw my eyes out. Why does my voice sound like that? Praying mantis. Get that for, what's his name? I don't know. I forget. Okay. There we go. What you doing? So drop an enemy. Okay. What's that? I wonder how many items it takes to, like, overload the map. I don't know. Let me... Okay. Berries. Lemons. Always running around. Hi, Island. Wink. I didn't even pay attention to what he said. Hi, Juniper. Okay. Snail. Turbo snail. Okay. Heal up. Wild berries. Grab that. Eh. Okay, no. Get that. Hi, Calderis. Okay, marigold. Come on. Give him that. I saw that one. Well, maybe I do pay attention to chat, but I saw something move out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, yeah, it's probably another jump scare. I mean, also, like, there's not much to, like, pay attention to in this game. Okay. Let me... What did I just put in there? No. Take that out. Yeah, it's just a chill little game. Yeah! Pretty much! Okay, no. This goes here. Okay. Why is my controller rumbling? Check. Eat a piece of candy. Good job. Good boy, Boba. Oh, I feel dizzy. Straighten out my spine. A flower. Put that there. Get the dog. Bug catching. I love bugs in this game because they're an easy source of money. Got that. What's up with all the snails? But they usually spawn in... Just had an epiphany. Oh no. An epiphany's never good when it comes to you. You're thinking of new ways to torment me. No! I'm sorry. You can't be sorry that damage has been done. Lizard. More fruit. I'm sorry, Lankia. What was it? What was your epiphany? Onion milkshake. What? Onion milkshake! Ew! No! No. No, absolutely not. Get that shit away from me. What are you, Shrek? Car with the boot. What? What the fuck are you talking about? The cat with the boot. Cat Puss in Boots? You the guy voiced by Antonio Banderas? The fucking orange cat? The orange cat that doesn't act like an orange cat at all? Excuse me, cat got the drip. Shrek is just you. Have you seen human Shrek with a beard? Excuse me, have you seen human Shrek with a beard? He is fine! Human Shrek with a beard looks like... Oh! Okay, we're gonna pause for a sec. You cannot tell me that this doesn't look good! You cannot tell me that he doesn't look good like that! Oh! Yeah, but that's a cat! I don't want no cat! I'm not attracted to a cat! Not unless it's humanoid! I don't want no fucking regular ass bipedal cat! I'm not attracted to animals! I'm attracted to humanoids! Weak! Okay. Back to gaming. Rant over. Anka, you have terrible taste in men. You cannot tell me that human Shrek with a beard does not look fine as shit. You cannot convince me that he doesn't look great. Yeah, but in the second movie, he gets turned into a human. Do you not remember that? He drinks a potion and gets turned... He gets convinced to drink a potion and then he gets turned into a human. Although, in the movie, he doesn't have the beard. I think the versions of him with the beard are photoshopped. But... the versions of him with the beard are photoshopped, but, I mean, still, even without the beard, he looks pretty decent. Like, it's not that bad. Like, I know some people that, like, look worse than him. Also, the point of, like... Also, Fiona fell in love with him because he's a good person, not because he's attractive. Ooh, missed. Let's see what it'll give me. Another bed? Why is my controller vibrating again? It's like faintly rumbling. Yeah, like that's the point, is that like he treats her respectfully. Like his rival for Fiona is Farquaad, and Farquaad's a dickhead. Isn't Shrek the one who got her out of the fucking tower to begin with? Like, the whole plot of the second movie is that they both get turned back into humans for a while. And, like, chaos ensues. And then, like, a third, like, rival shows up. Like, Prince Charming shows up. Or Prince Arthur, or whatever his fucking fuck-ass name is. Like, I think Fiona's dad gets turned into, like, a witch shows up, and the king gets turned into a frog and then fucking dies. Oh, I love Shrek growing up. All the movies, like, were, like, they live rent-free in my brain. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen them. I might do maybe I'll do, like, a watch-along in my Discord server and we'll pirate it, but, like, it's been so long since I've seen a Shrek movie, and I really want to watch a Shrek movie. It would be so much fun. No, I don't want to watch a horror movie. Shrek isn't a horror movie. I will be a total wuss with horror movies. I'm super squeamish. Go deep woods, see what we can find. Lone caterpillar. Artifact better be good. Nope. Caterpillar. Dragon's head, dragon's horn beetle. Let's go for decent money. Bug. Also, I am looking into getting a live 2D model, finally. I'm looking for an artist that is willing to take installments and stuff like that, so that I don't have to pay all in one go. I might get a chibi model. Dragon's horn beetle. Butterfly. It might be just a chibi live 2D model, just for the time being, as a way to step into live 2D models. Because I do want like a full like live 2D model at some point. But the problem is that they're like so expensive, and unfortunately I have enough money to pay for a live 2D model, but the problem is that I have limits on my spending, so I can't just like pay all in one go. I would have to either have somebody else pay them for me. Or I would have to do something like that. Because I paid for my V-Roid model in installments over the span of like 6 weeks. And stuff like that. And that's exactly why I picked them. And I don't regret it. Like, that was the first thing I asked Blossoms when I was doing an inquiry. Is like, do you pay in installments? And I was discussing with her. So I paid over the span, I paid weekly over the span of like, I think 6 weeks. I paid like a fifth of it every week. No, mods, I mean, I think you're confused. I paid for my model over the span of over the span of 5 weeks. 5 or 6 weeks, and, yeah. I paid off my, VTuber model. And, I paid a lot more than what normally the price was because Blossoms completely came up with a brand new design for me, and she did fantastic. I absolutely loved the design she came up with for me. Um, that, that, okay. Another beetle. Hang on, does Luke like... Does he like, Dragon's Horn Beetle? I don't know. I hope he does. Well, there's another one. How much does these go for again? 40. Moth. Rhinoceros beetle. The moment where you send a scuffed character sheet and the artist cooks something good with it. Yeah. The benefit about having a base V2 Voivod model is that the artist definitely now has a 3D model that they can work with and experiment with. Bug, 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 bug. Let's see, is this the same one? Oh, this is a single. I think I'm gonna go for 2 hours, and then we're gonna find somebody to raid. Because I don't feel like staying for too long. Oh. Yeah, no, put that back. Bug. Grasshopper. Okay, put that in there. It really depends on the artist and how much you add to it. Because, like, for extra options and stuff like that, you have to pay extra for, like, extra toggles and stuff like that. No, there's nothing in here. Okay. I need to go see how many bugs I have. Because I want to see how much money I can currently make with that. So that's 9, so that's like 450. Saturday market. La 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 la. Um... I think at the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna close out and, raid somebody. Alright. Ooh, bug. Bug! Catch all the bugs. Bug. It's a compulsion. Actually, we might go for longer, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Bug. Another bug. 2 bugs. 3 bugs. 1 artifact spot. 4 bugs. 5 bugs. Miss. What are you giving me? What do we get rid of? Let me throw this bit. Okay, let's try colored bit. Bug. La 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 la. Bug. Okay. Let's grab those. Wait, is there a bug? No, I lost it. Bug. Praying mantis. Luke loves these. Well, not love, but he it's classified as a like gift. There's some lilac up there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do at the 2-hour mark? I'm going to take a BRB and I think we might switch gears. Maybe we can switch gears? I don't know. I might take a BRB, maybe a long BRB. Because I kind of want to freshen up. Okay, put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Okay, let's go get more of this stuff. I'm just gonna finish this stuff up and then, do I get the book? Get this stuff and then... Caterpillars are not supposed to be that fast. Moth, berries, stone, crown, lilac, butterfly, peat, moth. Okay, grab these. How much space do I have? Okay, I have some more space. Let's see what we can find. Marasaurus beetle, good. Luke loves these. Hi, Hayden! Were you the one donated the gathering rest of the museum? What impeccable weaving technique. I'm gonna try it myself. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute! He's such a handsome fella. Stop being so cute, Hayden. Oh my god. God damn, Hayden. Okay. Frostily. Let's grab these. Surf beetle. Let's see, what's this? Okay. Hermit crab. Hermit crab. Okay. Hermit crab. My neighbor's outside guard, my neighbor's outside, mowing his lawn. This is the back, not the lawn, but like the backyard. Although it's fall and it's like all the grass is dying, so it's like, what's even the point of that? Okay. Dandelion. Accomplishment is the goal. Okay. Linkia, would you mind if I actually did a shower BRB? Like I... Wesley, yeah. Celine loves these. Okay. Shut up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take this. And then... Beer, you're taking a shower. Beer, while you take a shower. Yeah. The latter. I just want to take a BRB and then take a shower and just freshen up and stuff like that. Just so I can freshen up and stuff like that, because I haven't showered today yet. And it's at around just past noon. And I just want to freshen up and wash my face and just stuff like that, because I was very busy this week and I really want to do a deep clean. Yeah. Alright. Be right back. I'm gonna do this. Turn the game audio off. Like, the music's gonna get repetitive, but enjoy the art and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. We're back. I'm sorry, I took a while. Alright. I'm gonna turn off the BGM. Turn up the game audio. Training. Hello, little Bobber. Hi. Hi, handsome man. Oh, look at you. You are so handsome. Look at your soft little self. Look at your... Can you give me a high five? Hold on. High five. Good boy. Handshake. Good handshake. Can you get cozy? Do you want to get cozy? Where's the book? Hi. What's up, little bud? Buddo. Uh-oh, someone's a fussy boy. Does Bober want attention? I saw that before it played. I could feel it in my bones it was coming. I could feel it in my bones. Oh. Okay. Okay, and then... Oh yeah, speaking of, one thing that I just remembered is that my friend Reno has been sending me, Tenna self-ship stuff. Tenna stuff, because I told them, I followed a, Tenna self-ship artist. I may be falling for tennis self-ship propaganda. Oh, but where you going? Where you going, little man? Where you going, little man? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I forgot to grab that. I feel like by the time the full release drops, I'll have gotten like 1,000,000 Tesserae, which is crazy. Because it's like, I'm already on my way to getting 1,000,000 Tesserae. I have 250k. I need to find LC. Where's LC? Ooh, mist. Ooh, purple mist bed. Where's LC? She's at the bathhouse. Fuck. Lightning Dragonfly. Those are rare bugs, I think. What is Josie like? Neckroll. Okay. Where's Hayden? Where's Hayden? I want to go on a date with Hayden. No! Why would you do that? Not the Nina Tucker joke. No. Hayden. 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 Hayden! Bathhouse! Sorry. Sorry. That was a bit much. I'm sorry. Okay, I think that's it. I should stop. I don't know. I'm sorry, Lankia. I can't help it. Every time I see Hayden, my brain goes la 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 la. My brain goes crazy. He's so handsome. Any old fellow? So what? He looks like he's in his 40s. He looks like he's in his 40s, 50s. So what? At least he's above the age of consent. That's what matters. He's mentally intact and he's above the age of consent. That's what matters. He can legally consent, and he's a... No, he's not! He's not senile! Stop it! He looks... Stop! I'm not into old people! I'm not a gerontophile! I'm not a gerontophile! I just like men that look like... I like my men looking above the age of consent. I don't like my men looking like very young. I don't want them looking like they're fresh out of high school. I do not like my men looking like they could be ambiguously under the age of consent. If it's on the clock, it's not for me. If it's on the clock, I reject the cock. I might get banned for that one. I hope not. High school is probably an old memory. I don't know if high school exists in this world. This is like a fantasy RPG. I don't think high school exists in this world. Boba, what the fuck you doing? Boba! Boba, what you doing? Look, Lankia, I like my men looking like they could be a single dad. Motherfucker! I like DILFs! I like DILFs! I find Dr. Doofenshmirtz attractive! Are you kidding me? I like good men that are older! Just because Hayden's older doesn't mean that he's senile, you meanie. Hayden is not 60! He's probably like late 30s! Probably even less. Have you seen Valen? Let's look at Valen for a sec. Look at Valen. I thought she was in her 60s. I didn't realize that she was a marriage candidate. I thought she was an old woman. I thought she was an old woman. Valen looks older than Hayden. Valen looked older than Hayden. Hayden does not look that old. I don't care. He has a line where he can talk where he talks about being able to pick you up with one arm. He doesn't have an old body. He literally works on a farm. I will not tolerate this slander. You know what I'm gonna do? Right now? I'm gonna put you in jail. I'm gonna put you in jail, Lankia. Do this. And then... There. Now you're in jail. This is for... You're not in horny jail! You're in jail... You're in jail for slandering Hayden. You disrespect my husband, and you get the jail. Stop it. Bad. Lankia, why are you like this? I'm gonna bonk you. I'm gonna fucking bonk you. Okay. Let's take some cleanup duty. Okay. That. Do that. Now. Come on. Come on. Let me go around. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Hang on. What is it? Yeah. Really? I think so. Sort of, yeah. Yay, they fit. Fits. This is so comfortable. Yes. Mama! Where are you? Like, yeah, I don't think my mom knows what a gilf is. I don't think my mom would be able to understand what a gilf is. My mom is old enough to be one. Wait. Let's pick these up. Almost. I don't even know about it. Yeah, my mom's not terminally online like I am. Pet virtual booba. I'm gonna take one of these. Put... So many dog beds. Yeah, I'm collecting all the... Yeah, Celine likes Middle Miss. Okay. Ooh, praying mantis. Need to collect the... Come here. Cherries. Hi, virtual bulb. What? Virtual Boba! I heard Boba coming and I said hi, Virtual Boba! Oh my god! I have the ultimate brain rot. Okay. Hello, real Boba! Hi, Boba! No, you can't have any candy, baby! No, get your head out of there. Get your head out of there. Okay. Ooh, more, temple flower seeds. Did these grow year-round? Any season flower. So these can grow year-round. So I can start making, like, a mad bank on these. I should have... Maybe make an alternate save file. Maybe do an alternate save file where... Potato gotta be my fave. Okay. Okay, put this... Okay, now that I've got that, I mean, do I harvest them? I can make more money. Let's do it. No. Okay. Okay. Like that. Put that in there. Take that. Oh, bug. I'm gonna go to Deep Forest. Deep Woods. Butterfly. Hi, Seagull! Hello! How are you? I'm just chilling playing Mistria, and I'm sort of debuting some new overlays. I've been working on them for a while. I've been good. It's been a while since I've streamed because I had some burnout, unfortunately. And I've been working a lot lately. I just kind of just wanted to relax, you know? And, Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. Um, I'm just sort of taking it one step at a time. Um, it's the fall season, and I've sort of don't put too much pressure on myself. Yeah, I haven't felt a particular inclination to stream, but now that I work part-time because I live with my mom, and I've just been taking it easy on the weekends, really just relaxing. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today. I do plan on raiding someone though today. Not sure who. Oh, another one. Don't, if you can't stream, don't come back whenever. Yeah, exactly. I've been working on stuff behind the scenes. I've been working on overlays and stuff like that. Health matters the most. Thank you. That really means a lot. I made, so I recently downloaded a new program called Affinity, and, it's made by the same people who made Canva. It's literally, the actual name of the program is called Affinity by Canva. And it has modes for raster, which is like pixel stuff, and it has modes for vector stuff too. So you can do both pixel design and so you can do raster design and vector design. So I feel like it's gonna make me abandon Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop, which is really interesting because I've been using them. Yeah, I made my overlay pretty much entirely by myself. So, okay, so you see, so as you can see right now, let me pause this. Oh, yeah, I pretty much, for all intents and purposes, when it comes to stuff, on my stream overlays, I'm pretty much self-reliant. Like, I made, all my overlays myself. So, as you can see, so there's this slideshow, like, right here. I've got that in OBS because I had that in Stream Elements for a while, and I realized that if I wanted them for multiple overlays, then it was gonna be a pain in the ass to have to update them for every overlay in Stream Elements, because unfortunately you can't have like a root file that it draws from. So I did it. Yeah, I had it as a asset in OBS. So it's based out of OBS, so that basically it draws for every single screen, it draws from the same file. So basically, whenever I update the file and add stuff, add images to it, it will, add stuff. Yeah, I wanted to show off art that I've commissioned and art that people have drawn for me. But, I was really much a stickler about wanting to properly credit people, as well as denote the fact that, some of them are commissioned arts, and then some of them are, some of them are commissioned, some of them aren't. And then so this thing right here, the starting soon screen text that scrolls, is made in OBS as well because I wanted to get a gradient on it. And then no, so see the one that you see right now, this one, I just paused it. So this one that's up right now is like one of the only ones, one of the few ones that wasn't actually a commission. So for this one, somebody randomly, like in a server, Discord server I'm in, randomly was like trying to practice some 2D art, and they randomly decided to pick my design as like, as they literally joked saying like, oh, I've picked the next victim, and they literally drew my design, and I was like, oh my god, I'm honored. Please send this to me, I really want to showcase it. So they sent me the art. They sent me the Clip Studio. They sent me the CSP, the Clip Studio Paint file as well. Spin the victim roulette. So they sent me the Clip Studio Paint file for it, so I could open it up in Clip Studio Paint, which I do have a perpetual license for it. But they sent me a transparent, and that's the one I'm using for this, and they sent me a one with the background on it. So I wanted to do that. And then, so this one is just some self-ship art that I commissioned of me and Hayden. So far this is the only one that I've actually commissioned of art. So far this is the only art I've commissioned of me and Hayden so far, but I plan to add to it, and whenever I get that done, I plan on adding it to the slideshow. This is a banner commission that I did. I have this set to randomly randomly alternate through. Why is it not, why is it? Oh my god, yeah. I don't know why it's not, I don't know why it's not, I don't know why it's not, doing that, but there's another one in here. So this one was also a logo commission that I did, and this was all based on stuff like this. So the font used for this one is the same font that I used for this, and all my overlays. The font is called Fredoka 1, and I absolutely love this font. It's like very bubbly and stuff like that, and that's the font we used for this. This is also the... honestly, it's not that bad to update OBS. Whenever it updates, you know, it's really not that bad. This is the last one that wasn't a commission. This one was a raffle prize. This is like the oldest one in the pile, because you can tell, because it's one of my oldest designs, and you can tell by the ambiguous tail. Like the weird, ambiguous, like, curly tail, which I don't do anymore. And then... I've got that. And then, so over here at the top right, that's where my, alert box is. For these overlays, this blank box is where the overlays are. And then on my gaming overlay, the alert box is down by the bottom left. So, they're pretty much uniform. The gaming overlay is pretty much the only one that's, non-standard. I made the framework for... Hang on, let me... I just realized that this is... Let me resize this. I just realized this is a little cut off. I'm just gonna do this for now. I hope you don't mind. I'm really sorry about that. That's the problem. It's like... Thank you for the hydration. Let me... I have a giant gallon jug of water right here. Let me go fill it up. Oh my god. It's a man. It's a man. Oh no, it's a man. Oh no, what we have. Oh, I'm rubbing your belly. I'm rubbing your belly. I'm rubbing my puppy's belly. Can you go say hi to Grandma? Go hang out with Grandma. Go hang out with Grandma. Go hang out with Grandma. All right. I have my gallon jug of water here. Okay, hydration has been completed. What am I doing? I wish I could touch the birds in this game. Oh, doggos. Yeah. I assume you heard me talking to my dog. Yeah. That was I was talking to my dog, Boba. He's a 3.5-year-old pug beagle mix. He's very sweet. We've had him for 2.5 years now, or next in January marks 3 years with him, and I can't believe it. You know, it really has felt like way longer with him because he's just become such a mainstay in my life. Like, he's really become my everything. Miss Double Bad. Okay. Daffodil. Okay. Is that... Wait, bug. Bug. Let's go get those artifacts. Had to guess how many dogs are. I don't know. I'm not good at guessing stuff like that, but 30! Oh my goodness! So how we got bought? That's a funny story. So, we still had Katie at the time, and, My mom and I had tentatively agreed to wait until Katie passed away to adopt another dog, but my mom is in a Facebook group for pug mixes that need homes, and it's called Puggle Me Home, and my mom saw a post about an elderly couple that needed to rehome their pug beagle mix. Um, and they said that if nobody took him, they would have had to put him in a shelter. And my mom asked me, like, "Hey, I made contact with a couple that needs to rehome their pug beagle mix. What do you think?" And I'm like, "Can I see a picture?" And she sent me this picture of the cutest young little dog. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And then she told me, like, they said that if we don't take him, they'll have to put him in a shelter. And that was it for me. And that was it for me. Because, you know what? If I could prevent even one dog from entering a shelter, that would make me feel very proud of myself. And so, you know, I was in the middle of class when my mom and I were talking, and I said, "Let's do it." And so I emailed my professor for the class that I was going to have the next day, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to be out from class. I'm going to be missing class because we're going to be picking up a dog. We're going to be adopting a dog." And he didn't get back to me until after we already got the dog. So the next day in the morning, we we drove all the way to Rhode Island, and so the thing we didn't know at the time is that the thing about the professor is that he was totally understanding about it, which is a huge relief. He was he was very happy for me, and he was really nice about it. And he didn't get back to me until after we had brought the dog home. But hang on, let me put this back, and then let me switch to my just chatting overlay. Yeah. I went to a college that had really understanding professors, which is really nice. But except for like one of the professors at my college, but so what we didn't know at the time. Why is my motion tracking not? Why is my? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Are you telling me my tracking has not been working this entire time and y'all did not tell me? Oh my god. Um, so. Okay. So, what the thing that we did not find out until the thing that we did not find out until after we brought Boba home is that animal control was involved. The Department of Health was involved with his previous owners. And low key, Boba's previous owners were hoarders. Um Boba was not fixed. He was not neutered. None of their dogs were. Boba was the offspring of two of their other dogs. Um so basically he's a pug beagle mix, so he's a mixed breed dog. And I mean, he was an accidental offspring. So these owners, they had six dogs. They had six dogs. And so they had Boba's so they had Boba's dad, the beagle. They had Boba's mom, the pug. They had his brother, Teddy, who we would have adopted had we known the full story. And then they had Boba, and then they had two completely unrelated dogs. They had a Chihuahua, and then they had like a lab mix, like a lab cattle dog mix. So it's like, had we known the full story, we would have adopted Teddy, the Boba's brother, too. So, the place was a mess. Like, obviously, we didn't do much background checking or whatever, but what we were supposed to do. But they didn't tell us that animal control was trying to get them to surrender all their dogs. All they told us is that they had to surrender or rehome some of their dogs to get under, because the limit for they didn't have a license to have more than 4 dogs. So by the time we reached out to them afterwards to see if they had any other dogs they were willing to rehome to us, they didn't have any dogs left. So basically there was poop and pee. There was pee stains everywhere. There was poop on the floor. I think the wife, it was an elderly couple. I think the wife had dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that, because she would ask us the same questions over and over, and it was really strange. And she seemed to be unable to retain what we were telling her. And the dogs had a really small area to go potty. None of these dogs seem trained, and we still have issues training Boba. But I've sort of picked up the slack a little bit. But it's we didn't know that they were being forced to rehome all their dogs until about a week after we brought Boba home, when the Department of Health for Bristol Island, or the animal control for Bristol, Rhode Island, called us. They called us, and they wanted to follow up about Boba, because I guess they had a case regarding this elderly couple. And so after that, I guess the previous owner stopped contacting us, because before that, they would text us every day and they kept saying the wife kept saying oh, if you change your mind you can bring him back and stuff like that. And we thought it was really strange, because she would be like this as we were bringing him home. And I think she really wanted all these dogs, but she clearly couldn't, and her husband didn't want to make her upset, because I think he knew that her mind was fading. And it's just he didn't know what to do about it. Yeah, it really sucked. Hang on. Push that. Yeah, it's like that. And it was really sad, to see that this elderly couple had way more dogs than they could handle. I don't even know if they could handle even one dog. And my mom and I agree that had we known the full story, we would have adopted Boba's brother and stuff like that. Yeah, it is a pretty shitty story, but that's also why I call Boba a rescue, because he was a rehome from some pretty shitty owners. and stuff like that. So yeah, he was a rehome from some pretty really shitty owners. What's he doing outside? I don't know what he's doing. I really need to work on decorating. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Let's... Actually, no. No, we are not going to wrap it up there. Pet dog. Get rid of that stone. Okay. Okay. And then go in here. Wheat seeds. Rosemary seeds. Okay. That's a lot of heather seeds. Okay. Okay. Longest stream today. Yeah. To make up for not streaming as much. Okay, let's use harvest plate. I think once we hit the 4-hour mark, we'll call it a day. Okay, let's see what else we can do. The bugs. Rid of that. Tuesday. Okay, let's go. Let's see our friend Calderis. See if we can find any bugs. Hello, Calderis! Lady Elsie, have her tell, Vast Library. Social collection knowledge, I'm sure I'll learn much. It's probably all smut. Okay, let's see. That one. Caterpillar. That. Just taught about using ice cream. Just taught about using ice. What? What the fuck? Isn't the point of using it of an ice cream cone is that you could also eat it? What the hell, Linkia? It's ice cream, not the cone. Yeah, but you're not supposed to throw away the cone. That's like a total waste. Why would you even do that? Wouldn't be the first product, great waste. That's true. Still, it seems a little inhumane to, like, cut off a unicorn's horn and use it as an ice cream cone. Like, unless you're reusing it, like, every time. You'd have to clean it every time. Hi, Aiden! Errol was telling me those lava chestnuts you donated to the museum grow near magma, so they're already roasted when you pick them up. Talk about convenience. Just a bit of water to clean and should be fine. I mean, yeah, but what about bacteria and stuff like that from the microbes in the air? Okay. Hang on. Give me a sec. Sorry. We had, uh, I had my mom's friend come over. My mom's friend came over and, I just went downstairs to greet her and then get some stuff done. What do I do with this? No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Boba! Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel bad. Okay. I think... I don't know. I can't decide whether I want to end stream now, and, D2. So just flip a coin? I don't know. I think once I finish this day, I'm gonna just end stream and then raid someone. And then work on clips. Alright. I think I'm going to... Thank you, Virtual Boba. I think I'm going to save. And then... return to main menu. I think we're going to... I think we're going to end there. Why did you go down there? And then... Alright, so let's see. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? Where? Stream manager. Let's check out this person. Um, Alright. I think I found someone. Alright. Let's switch over. Thank you guys for watching. Let's raid, let's raid